All right, this is Mindy with All Things Beautiful Homestead with Cary and Mindy. Making something really simple today. I mean, it's super simple. It is blueberry bread. And we wanted to do blueberry bread because we got blueberries coming in. We've got blackberries coming in, and Cary this morning made some blackberry jam. And so we're just going to have a little fun here. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to use the flour. I use bread flour. I like the bread flour. And so we're going to put in, I think it was 1.5 cups of bread flour. Put that in. And then we're going to put 1/2 cup of, I use the monk fruit. I really like this. I use this for my daughter. We have a daughter that's 24. She's special needs, and we had to cut the sugar off, down on her. So I found monk sugar, and I really like it, and it's from a fruit. So I'm going to put 1/2 cup of sugar in there, of the monk fruit. It's not sugar. And then I'm going to put I need my glasses. I can't see. Hang on a second. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of baking powder in here, and then we're going to put 1/2 teaspoon of salt into it. And now I'm going to stir in some milk. There's 1/2 cup of milk. Stir that in. Mix it up. Okay, and then I'm going to put 1/4 cup of oil in it and stir it. This is how simple it is. Mix them in there. And now I'm going to put 1 egg in it from the farm, the homestead in the backyard. I guess it's garbage. Stir that up. This is a really cool recipe because you can make it fast. Most women have schedules where they're running all the time, and you can make this really quick, and you can have a blueberry bread made for in the morning when you leave, and it's quick and it's on the run. Mixed up in there. Now I'm going to add the vanilla. Cary made some vanilla extract.
Shake it up before you, just to make sure. Yeah. Turn it upside down. That's what you gotta do. There you go. That's good.
Okay. And put 1/2 tablespoon of that in there. Let's mix that in. The recipe really calls for like 1.5 cups of blueberries, but we just had a cup, so we're just going to use a cup. And then we're going to put, you got to put 1 more teaspoon of flour in it. And now we're just going to kind of fold the blueberries in. It said just kind of fold them in. I'm going to do that. It makes a batter.
Looks like chocolate chips. It looks like a
Yeah. Okay. That's how easy it is. And so now we're going to put it into our baking pan, and it goes right into the oven, and it has to cook for 60 to 70 minutes. Put this in here. So to flour and grease your pan with oil. This is sticky. Let me get another kind of spoon out over here. I can get all of this out. Out of here. Smooth it out. And that's how simple it is. All right. I'm going to put it in my oven. And I'm going to bake it for 60 to 70 minutes. Put it right here in the middle. And it'll be ready when you stick a toothpick in it, and it's no, comes out clean. That's it. Thank you. I'm making some Kohlrabi. We grow it in the backyard. So anyway, I buy sweet Italian sausage from the butcher box. So I'm going to cut this open. And I'm going to put it in the pot, and I'm going to begin to cook my sausage. This sausage is really good. I don't know if you guys ever tried Butcher Box, but we love everything about their meat. And it just tastes so good. Cut this open, and I'm going to start making this. Put this in there, you might want to stand back. Start separating it and grounding it like ground sausage. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to add a little salt and pepper, and that's it. This is one part of making the Kohlrabi. Yesterday, well, maybe 2 weeks ago, my husband, Cary, pulled all the Kohlrabi out of the garden. And yesterday we cut it up and cut the little balls up, and we ate it raw, and it was so good. My little granddaughter was here, so she tasted it first, and she loved it. And so today I just ate Kohlrabi, the bulb part, raw, just as a snack, and it was really, really good. So this is my first time trying Kohlrabi. I've never tried it. Well, Cary did cook a meal with it when I wasn't into it. I wasn't like Didn't realize it was different kind of vegetable. I just grind it up. Give it with salt and pepper, and that's good. Cary has a video on YouTube with our granddaughter with him helping him pull the kohlrabi up. If you want to hear a video teaching on that, it was really, really good. Take very long to do it. I'm going to mash it a little bit. Get it to cook. Maybe I'll turn it up a little bit too. Kind of on a low heat right there. Now that I already poured it in. Let it cook in a little bit. I'm going to put some salt and pepper on it. A little bit of pepper.
Okay.
I even like to shake it up a little bit. There. I'm going to flip it one more time, and I think it's just about ready to come off. Wash it. Okay. A few more minutes. And we're going to put it in here and let it drain. Of course, I'm letting it drain. I have this little top here into a pot in my sink. And I'm going to get rid of all the grease into the pot. So it's not greasy. Here we go. There it is, and I'm just going to let it drain into that pot, and we'll be right back. Okay, let's get started. I'm making kohlrabi. This is the kohlrabi that's on the bulb. It's very good. Cary cut it up yesterday, so I'm going to get started with it, and you have to put it in here and you have to saute it until it gets soft like an onion, and it takes a little bit of time. So I started off on like medium heat. It shouldn't be too hot because I've been having it I turned it on already. And I kind of got it up a little bit higher. Put it all in there. And I kind of turn it down just a little bit. And this takes a good amount of time to cook. Okay, I'm looking for my spatula. And I'm going to spread it out. And you put oil I put olive oil at the bottom, and I'm going to let it just saute. So it gets like this onion over here. You can see I have some kohlrabi here. These are the leaves that are on the kohlrabi, and I didn't cut them up because what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these like this. I'm just going to kind of roll it up. I like this. I like this little trick. You just kind of roll it up. You get yourself a knife, and you cut it. This is a delicious meal. Me and Cary ate this yesterday. We got a good portion left. I'm surprised at how much it makes. How many bulbs did we get? Do you know?
I don't know.
but you really don't need a whole lot for one serving. Not one serving, for me and him to eat. And we can just go in here and do this a little bit. And cut it some more. I'm going to put these in after the bulb is done because it takes a little while to do those. So just watch it on medium heat. I'm going to move it to the medium heat right now. And I'm just going to keep stirring this until it's soft. And actually what I'm going to be using in it, I'm going to be using some garlic. It's probably better to, buy the clove and add the clove in. But this is all I have right now, so I'm using what I have. And we're going to put salt and pepper on all of this, and I'm going to top it with cheese. You can even put ricotta, what is it? Feta cheese in it. And we didn't get to do that because I don't have that. So when you don't have everything you need, you can just
improvise.
Yeah, exactly right. So that's what I'm going to do. This is how I actually love to cook. I love to just start the pot and just start making it. And be creative with it. You can be creative in cooking. I'm not a professional cooker, but you can ask my husband. He loves what I cook. And I love my own cooking. That's why I used to tell him I hate to cook because when I cook I love it so much. I want to eat so much of it. But what's really good about the good food is that when you eat, maybe eat over a portion, you still, when you finish, you don't feel bad. You feel a whole lot better eating things that are really good for you. So this is going to take probably 25 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. Yesterday I made it, but I couldn't wait. I was so hungry. And that's why, and I put the leaves in too soon, but not today. I'm gonna saute this until it is like an onion, and then we'll get back. Okay, now it's ready. I got the onions in here, put salt and pepper in here, and now I'm ready. I'm ready to put the rest of the ingredients in, and I'm gonna use 2 teaspoons of the minced garlic. 1, 2, and I'm going to put my leaves in, and I'm going to saute that. A little while. Get these mixed in. Might not need the other ones. Like I said, it makes a lot. And I would say that this meal here is very, very filling. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And it was so good yesterday. Oh. So good. And let me get this going a little bit. And then after I get this going a little bit, I'm going to add my sausage in here. And then it's going to cook for like another 12 minutes. And I'm going to top it with cheese. I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to turn the heat down. Right now it's kind of on a medium heat. And I'm going to turn it down to low and cook it for another 12 minutes. Okay. Doesn't it look so good? Mm. Okay, let me go get my meat over here. Dump this right in. This is the sweet Italian sausage.
How much is that? How much meat?
I think it's, I don't know, a pound. I don't know if it was a pound or 2 pounds. And then I'm going to mix that in. And I'm not going to add my cheese until it's almost ready. It just has to cook a little bit longer before I add it. I'm actually sharp cheddar cheese is what I'm adding to it. You can use any kind of cheese you want. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna let this cook down a little bit, and we're gonna come back with the final product of it. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, guys, it is done, and all I have to do is I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper, and I'm gonna add a little bit of cheese to it. I'll do that right now, and that will melt on the top. It is so good. That's all I can say. I definitely love this. It's going to be one of my favorite meals. Just sprinkle it all around there, and it's going to melt on the top. Just dump it all. I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper around the side, and we're going to let that melt a little bit. And tonight we'll be having blueberry bread because it's done.
Oh.
And that's it, guys. That's kohlrabi, a really, really good vegetable. Thank you.